In this lesson, we'll learn how to use the user section of our dashboard. So we've gone over some of the most common settings to consider, so you can go through and play around with the rest of these, but what I want to do is take some time to talk about this section up here, the user section of our dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and this section right here is going to give you the ability to invite new users to your blog, which is really cool. If you want additional authors, you can come in here and invite new people to create content. But what I want to focus on is these bottom two options. Since we have a single user blog, it doesn't really make sense to spend much time here. So I'm going to come down here to my profile, and this is going to be your global profile for WordPress. So if you're commenting on other blogs, it's going to pull in all of this information to share with other people. So you just want to take your time here to fill out as much or as little information that you want to share with the world. You can do anything from your name and your location to even sharing your Skype and your personal phone number, which I don't really recommend, but you certainly have the ability to do so if you feel comfortable doing that. Which I want to scroll up here to the top, and I want to take some time to go over your Gravatar. What a Gravatar is basically a global avatar that's connected to your email. So if a service is enabled to work with Gravatar, it's going to pull in this information and display it with your comments. So obviously you just want to share as much as you feel comfortable sharing on different websites, but it's pretty cool that you can do things like have a global profile picture or avatar. So I'm going to click to change our Gravatar, which I just opened it in a new tab, and I just want to upload a new image from my computer, but you can use your webcam or use your last avatar from WordPress if you had one as well. So I'm going to click on this first option, and I'm going to navigate and just use my Blavatar as an example. So I'll use my Blavatar for my Gravatar avatar, which I feel very silly saying that, but I'm going to press next to upload this, and it's going to give me the ability to crop it and preview it at different sizes, but that looks good to me, so I'm going to crop and finish it. And then we can choose a rating for our Gravatar as well, which you can read a description here for the different ratings, and I'm going to stick with this bottom one, the G rating. So my Gravatar is finished, so I'm going to come over here and come back to my profile, and I'm just going to come here and add my name. So I'm going to just add my first name here to be associated with my account, so you don't have to watch me fill out all of this, and then update my profile, which as I refresh this, my Gravatar should be pulling in now. And indeed it is. You can see my Gravatar is being pulled in, and my little gray man up here is updated to show my name, and then that little avatar image as well. So really, really cool. And the next thing I want to talk about is our personal settings here. So I'm going to come down here, and if you don't like how the interface looks, you actually have the ability to change that as well. How many services give you the ability to change your user interface? So if you don't like this light option or the default option, you can change it to the light. Maybe you like a sunrise kind of color scheme. I'll save that so we can see that. Then it's going to completely change all of the colors that your interface uses. And I actually really like the default, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that default color scheme. And down here we have a couple other basic options. If you have multiple blogs, you might want to change your primary blog to be something different. And down here is really interesting as well. It's proofreading options. So I would come in here and read things and check things that maybe have common things like, I don't know, jargon or something that you want to avoid. Then you can come in here and change that. And down here you have your account details. If you want to come in and change that or create a new password, then this is exactly where you'd want to do that, which I don't want to change any of that. I'm going to save my changes. And in our next lesson, I want to go over our mobile theme and learn how to optimize our theme for different devices.